So this is kind of piggybacking off the muscle piece of this, because the nutrition piece of this with the muscle piece of this is huge. But I keep hearing I need way more protein, but every time I try to hit those numbers, I feel stuffed or bored out of my mind with chicken and eggs. Is it worth really forcing it?
I just had a conversation this morning with a friend of mine about this very exact same topic. Yes, it is worth it. And it is worth it for a lot of different reasons. One, especially for those of us that are in a place where we have insulin resistance, or if our A1C is jacked up, that's where mine was. We got to flip flop some stuff around, right? But we do need protein to build muscle, and that's going to be the most effective thing. We need carbohydrates to support cardio. So if we're doing less cardio, we need slightly less carbohydrates. Also, carbohydrates increase blood glucose, right? So this is a really useful thing. And I am with you. I am one of those people that I felt like I was eating meat all day long and I was getting really bored by it because I'm not a meat eater. I like, yeah, give me my carbs all day long. And it really worked for me the first 35 years of my life. I will say that I have had to find a lot of other different sources of protein, and
Mhm.
you get really creative with this. I mean, 100 calories of broccoli, which is like 2 to 3 cups of broccoli, has 11 grams of protein. Greek yogurt has protein in it. There are a lot of alternatives. We can add stuff into carbohydrates that we like. We can add extra things into muffins that we bake. We can get creative with bringing protein and fuel sources, protein sources in particular, into food. So it doesn't have to be boring. And if it is boring, please, please, please don't end your journey simply because you're bored with food. There's a lot of really creative chefs out there that talk about high protein meals that taste just as amazing as typical meals that you would have. And if it kind of makes sense in my mind. So my daughter had a stomach issue for a while, and we had to do the FODMAP diet, and I had to do a whole bunch of extra meal prepping for her and change up the things that I brought into the home so that she could eat food appropriately. I went out of my way to do this. And if I can do this for my daughter, then I can figure out how to do it for myself. Now, I was much more resistant. I'm sure that many of you are resistant to doing this to yourself.